Hello, friends. Welcome to Relentless Wrestling presents To the Limit. We've got one hot night of action for you. Oh, starting it off hot with the radioactive Poppy. Grooving to the ring as only he can. The radioactive Poppy, Danny Limelight, sent a promo in that was up on the Relentless Facebook page, wondering about Akira and why Akira brings Keta, saying he has to bring the dog with him because he doesn't have the dog in him. Oh, almost takes out Mantis on the way. But Mantis gets the gift from Danny. The Relentless Wrestling fans love the radioactive Poppy. And he's ready to bring it victorious last month at episode 25 against Sebastian Wolf. But he's got a heck of an opponent tonight. Now, if anybody out there is wondering about the music, Akira told me before the show, this is not his normal music. I guess someone was using the song that he normally uses. But he said he has a Japanese dog, a Japanese ass, and he's going to come out to a Japanese metal band. And he's coming out accompanied by the most adorable manager in wrestling, Keta the Good Boy. Akira competed earlier this month in the Battle Riot for Major League Wrestling. Was one of the top picks until, unfortunately, Contra Unit decided to take it upon themselves to screw over his chances of winning. And while you didn't see it in the live broadcast, they chokeslammed him off of the stage. So the fact that Akira is able to walk Keta, and able to walk to the ring and compete tonight is amazing. Because not a lot of people cross Mads Kruger and are at peak physical condition, psyching up the crowd. Akira debuting for Relentless Wrestling last month, suffering a loss to Anton Vorhees, who will be challenging for the Pacific Northwest Championship later on tonight. This crowd loves him some Akira, and it's understandable why. Two tremendous athletes with a lot to prove, wanting to bring their best to Relentless Wrestling. Danny Limelight saying that bringing the dog is cheating. And Akira kissing that lucky gentleman in the front row. That's why you pay a little extra for the front row seats at independent wrestling. Oh, Akira may kiss someone else. And it's going to be the referee. Now that may cause some bias. And now, may I say Akira was backing that ass up? I think so. And now after all that love, we're going to get a little wrestling collar and elbow tie-up. Both men struggling for position here. Limelight looks like he's going to get him back in the corner, but Akira makes the stop. Akira maneuvering Limelight into the corner. We're going to see a clean break, and we saw a break. Akira with the mind games. And the crowd wants kisses. If Akira wants to make some extra money, he should set up a kissing booth as he's selling t-shirts and other merch. Limelight's just going to wait. You know, Akira's away from me, but if he does come towards me ready to kiss, you might hear the headset get thrown down. Because I'm not going to let that get in the way of a Death Fighter smooch. And the referee demonstrating that he may have enjoyed that kiss because he is not counting out Akira at this point. Along with the kisses, Akira at some point acquired some sunglasses. All the way through. So yes. Now Akira may be blown up after all those kisses. He's going to need a little bit of a break, I think. At least his lips are. That is a lot of love to give in a short amount of time. Limelight doesn't bother with the collar and elbow. Goes behind with the waist lock. Akira counters, getting one of his own. Taking Limelight to the mat. Hooking his arm. Could be going for a cross arm breaker here. Limelight prevents it. Wiggles out, gets a headlock. Akira escapes. Headlock takeover. Akira tried to head scissor his way out of it, but as you can see, Limelight was just a little too strong. Or was he? Akira now. Head scissors on Danny Limelight. Referee checking in to see if Limelight's ready to give up. Knowing the radioactive Poppy, I don't think he's ready to give up. Poppy pops a smooch onto Akira. And Akira's having palpitations. There is a lot of love in this room, and I am for it. Child in the front row is not a fan of kisses. I think when I was that age, I didn't like kisses either. Oh, Poppy kissed him with the boot into the gut. Takes advantage with the waist lock. Akira now go behind into the side headlock. Poppy now powering his way out, has got that left arm, and he gets the side headlock. Some nice grappling by both of these as we're getting going. Poppy with the float over, shoulder block into Akira. Akira comes off, shoulder block into Poppy. Crisscross, no, Akira, the Death Fighter. Just shoves his shoulder into Danny Limelight and takes him down to the mat. And now we're seeing some kicks. Big kicks to the chest. elbow straight to the face from Akira. Akira has him in the corner. And that is a harsh serving of chops. Takes him across, big boot to the face. And a little bit of a butt rub. Another elbow to the face, elbow to the side. Jumping enziguri. Pulls Limelight down. Akira getting the crowd going here. Goes to one corner, hesitation, drop kick. Referee counts. It's not enough to put away Danny Limelight as of yet. Akira now. Going for figure four there. Now he's got it. Limelight was doing his best to prevent himself from getting into that figure four. Limelight is such a mobile, agile wrestler that having one of his wheels taken away from him is going to be something that would hurt him later on in the match. Limelight clawing at Akira, and Akira answering it by biting the claw. Limelight makes the ropes, and Akira, very sportsmanlike. He doesn't wait out the count, releases the hold right away, and he's ready to fight. Limelight catches the kick, swings around. Oh! You thought it might be the shoulder-to-back suplex, but instead drops him onto the rope and kicks the rope, and something tells me that may have been a little low. He may have if he'd have done that move to Kota, it wouldn't hurt. But since he did it to Akira, it does. Fortunately, Akira kicks out at 2 and the match continues. Limelight, snapmare, and a PK right to the back. Limelight surveying the situation before raining down an elbow right into the face of Akira. Snapmare again, and another. And Akira says that kick was so-so. And I think the love fest is over after those fingers. Limelight got him in a finger lock. Another snapmare. Fakes him out with a kick right to the face. He could steal it here. We got 2, and no, Akira comes to his senses and kicks out. Stomp right to the hand. That's just mean. Limelight now. Akira is tied up in the ropes. Breaks before the 5 count. Anybody out there watching this that's new to pro wrestling, the referee gets to 5. Match is over and Limelight's disqualified. But Limelight knows well enough to break the hold in time and kicks that rope right into the throat of Akira. Akira front face lock. Limelight hooks up. That's a beautiful snap suplex. That's a snap suplex all the way from Calgary. Although maybe not, since Limelight's from Brooklyn. And Limelight now has stolen Akira's do-rag to put on, and Akira's punishing him. But a drop kick from Limelight, and now he's celebrating as only he can. Goes for the cover. That was a little lackadaisical of a cover. I think maybe if he'd have hooked him all the way, he could have got that 3 count. Limelight now coming out to the floor. He's going towards Kota. He is taunting Akira's manager, Kota. And Akira is still getting his wits together. And Limelight asking the crowd who he should go after. The crowd said Akira. Unfortunately, Limelight listens. Limelight to charge. Big clothesline in the corner. Snapmare over. And a drop kick right to the back of Akira's head. The crowd appreciating the athleticism that Danny Limelight's putting on, and now he's saying something to the referee. O'Connor roll. We got 2. No. Poppy throws Akira right into Brett's rope. Now big elbows in the corner. Rolls out. And a clothesline. And there we go, shaking and shimmying. And the slingshot rolling, senton. 2 count, no. Akira is still in this match. The crowd, neither of these guys are really anti-fans, but they do seem to be backing Akira more than Limelight. Especially after that remark. Roaring elbow, no, spinning soul butt from Limelight as he's going to dance out of it. And oh, he runs in to a roaring elbow from the Death Fighter. And Akira sees an opening, and he's going elbow to elbow. Ping-ponging his head back and forth between those elbows. And a little flip-flop, and boom. Akira now has Poppy, but Poppy reverses. Akira goes behind on that vertical suplex attempt. Roll through. Akira. Pele kick to a downed Danny Limelight. And Akira is putting it together. They're across the ring from each other. Both of these men definitely exerted. And a flipping kick to Danny Limelight in the corner. Akira ascending the ropes. Now the ceiling is fairly low, but that doesn't prevent Akira from hitting a top rope senton bomb on 2. And Danny Limelight, we've got 2, and at the last possible moment, Danny Limelight gets that shoulder. Danny Limelight is not going to go down in defeat that easy. Akira urging Limelight up. Waistlock from Akira. Attempts, no. Limelight blocks, snapmares him over. Ducks a clothesline. Limelight with the go behind, rolls him out with a little bit of a Limelight maker. Kick straight to the chest. And no. And Limelight's getting frustrated. I would be too. That was a rainmaker and a harsh kick that had to take the breath away from Akira. The crowd sort of protesting along with Limelight. Some are saying that it was 2, some are saying it's 3. Limelight now lining up Akira. Runs in, goes for the roll-up. Akira drops out. Limelight gets him. He has got the hooks in on that choke. The legs are grapevined around Akira, and he's got him hooked up, and Akira looks to be fading. Referee's going to check. Got 1. That hand drops one more time. This match is over. No! Akira's still in it. Rolls out of the choke, goes for a cover. Oh, Limelight had to struggle to get out of that one. Akira takes him down. Fujiwara armbar. Limelight counters. And then Akira counters the counter back into that cross arm breaker that we saw earlier in the match. The crowd urging Danny Limelight to tap. Now maybe it's my vantage point, but Limelight's foot is very close to the ropes. But Limelight instead reverses it, holds him. And Akira had to release the hold. Elbow, big kick. Neither of these men are willing to take a back seat to the other. Downward spiral from Akira. What a German suplex. And he's got the bridge in. Limelight. Shoulder up, and Akira now going back to the leg that he had done some damage to earlier there with the ankle lock. Members of our Relentless Wrestling crowd urging Limelight to tap, and he's thinking about it. How much pain can he take? Misses. Reverses around. I think that was a Spanish fly DDT. Akira kicks out. Thrust kick to the face. Poppy now going back out. Trying to get the blood going to that leg. Akira's in position in the drop zone. And he suckered him in. Got the knees up. The knees up were not enough to pin Danny Limelight. And now Akira going for some sort of slam. Akira now hooking him up for the suplex. X-plex in the middle of the ring. Akira, big double stomp to the jaw of Danny Limelight. And now Akira's thinking that this could be the end in there. Akira gets the victory. What a hard-fought match between these two. Back and forth the entire way. Danny Limelight really has nothing to be ashamed of in that loss. Akira put it together at the very end, and the Death Fighter continues his winning ways, undefeated here in Relentless Wrestling. Both men are definitely spent, obviously. I was spent watching it. And Akira, being a sportsman, helping Poppy to his feet. And that's what we like to see. Great sportsmanship. Poppy knows that today may not have been his day, but there will be other days. And allows Akira to celebrate his victory. I don't know what advice Kota gave Akira before the match started. But Akira gave him some good advice, and now we hear from Akira.
Hey, I think I found a new home.
He's not wrong.
Talked a lot of crap about me online recently.
Oh. Yeah, they pay attention when you talk about him.
He won't be fighting me. There's a pink-haired maid who will beat the shit out of kids. Kick the crap out of you. Fear made Kira, Mantis. Now go back to crying about Fallout on Twitter.
Akira serving Mantis and now grabbing his good boy. And I can't tell if the sound guy's messing with Mantis, but something's going to happen with them. Maybe. But something's definitely going to happen right now. Because where there is chaos, there is opportunity. And right now, Archer Blackwell is getting that opportunity. Those of you watching this who are not familiar with Archer Blackwell, he is one of the standout students from the Relentless Athletic School And he is getting his first opportunity to step onto the main stage at the main show of Relentless Wrestling. Hopefully he can stay calm, but you can tell how jacked and excited he is to be able to compete in front of the crowd. But his opponent is not going to make it easy for him. Archer's opponent is not just a fighter, is not just a hero. His opponent is dynamic. Now, Rook has said in a promo that was on his Facebook page that he has not come up victorious in his last 7 appearances, his last 7 films. And that he needs a win tonight so that he can find his peace and be able to move forward. And he looks ready. Despite the losses, still looks confident. And when you're an athlete of his caliber, it's hard not to be confident. But he's facing the unknown.
Making his Relentless Wrestling main card debut.
I asked Archer earlier today where the Lazarus Pit was, and he just scoffed at me and walked away. I probably deserve that. You can see Mantis still thrown off by Akira's threats. But we can't look back at that Akira match, as great as he and Danny Limelight were. We've got to look forward to this. Archer now, I think it's hitting him what he's in for against the dynamic Rook Kelly. And we have got a handshake. I don't know if the whole fight will stay sportsmanlike, but at least the beginning will. Crowd really likes both gentlemen. Now here we go. Collar and elbow tie-up. Archer and Rook now with the side headlock on Blackwell. Takes him over. Blackwell, nice counter. Rook kicks right out. And a nice stalemate. Circling. Here we go. What's next? Another collar and elbow tie-up. Rook go behind with the waist lock, lifting him up. Blackwell not letting him take him down. Blackwell reversing, getting a waist lock of his own. Rook's going to try to sprawl and break those hands and does so. They're fighting over that waist lock, and now Rook just goes the other way with a takedown. And now Rook getting ready to work the legs. This could be a nice little surfboard action here. There it is. Catch it away, but Blackwell out of it. 1 count onto Rook. Those are great instincts by Blackwell. Not only getting out of the move, but trying to take Rook by surprise to get the victory. Blackwell's skills and instincts betray the fact that this is his main card debut. Another collar and elbow tie-up. Rook shoves Blackwell into the ropes. They are not letting go. They're going all the way around the ring from one side to the other. Neither man wants to give an inch. Rook said on his Facebook page that in his last 7 appearances in Relentless, he has not been victorious. And he is seeking his peace tonight in this match. But it's hard to gain peace when you've got a guy like Archer Blackwell who feels like he has something to prove. Monkey flips him over, but they're still not letting go. Both men shoulders down. Referee forced to count with 2 hands. Double bridge. They are determined to be the better and stronger man as it comes to that collar and elbow tie-up, and now they've taken it all the way out to the floor. Blackwell is sat. Rook down, and Rook got him back up, getting him, is it into the post? Some of the audience being very smart and making some space for these 2 men to work. And now, still tied up together, back into the ring. Gentlemen's agreement here. That's very nice. Gentlemen's agreement to finally release that collar and elbow tie-up. That was almost the wrestling definition of a stalemate there. And now Rook charges in, misses the kick. Blackwell misses the clothesline. Rook misses the foot sweep, checks the kick. Sort of shoves him back with the boot, misses the kick. Blackwell misses a kick of his own, and both men kip up. Neither man has really found an answer for the other. There's not a lot of tape that you can find to scout Archer Blackwell. Rook is demanding a test of strength. Archer asking the crowd if he should do it. And we're going to get test of strength chant here from the crowd. Blackwell looks like he's going to go for it. Blackwell may have a little bit of an advantage. Slightly taller. And that height does work to your advantage. And Blackwell's just not going to waste his time with it. Just a boot right into the breadbasket of Rook Kelly. Kelly now getting Blackwell back to the ropes. Sends him off. Blackwell shoulder blocking him down. Now Blackwell off the ropes. Rook with the drop down. Leapfrog. Rook now going off the ropes. Blackwell with it. Dropped his head a little too soon. And he got the Johnny Cage punch right in the jaw. Set a little too early, and now that low bulldog. And Blackwell, again, his instincts betraying his experience. Rolling out to the floor to try to break up Rook's momentum, but maybe that doesn't work. Rook misses the baseball slide. Archer now getting into the ring. Rook trying to foot sweep. Archer leaps out of it. Archer with the pescado to the floor. Archer going from a chair to the apron and now going to just a nice slingshot splash. Gives up the cover. That may not have been the smartest thing. Headstand into a leg drop. Now going for the cover. Maybe he felt like he needed that extra move. But Rook kicks out at 1. Now Archer is just going to try to grind him down. with this chin lock from behind. Rook now getting to his feet. And just when he got up, Archer brought him back down. Blackwell now just stomping the man. And another. Pulling him off the ropes, getting him into the corner. Archer, big, just straight punch to the face. Nothing fancy about that. Rook trying to get away. That space was everything that Rook needed as he just chops Archer in the chest. Now Archer getting that space from Rook, but Rook closes in with another chop to Archer Blackwell. Rook now getting Archer in the corner. Another chop? No. Archer out of the way. And Archer's not afraid to chop either. Big chop square to the chest of the dynamic Rook Kelly. And now Archer hooks him up for a nice vertical suplex. I don't know if Archer liked his landing on that, but he is definitely up first. Kicks Rook square in the back. And now they're making plans. Archer gave Rook too much time. Archer was going to help him up and then was slow with it. Rook going for the Northern Lights, but Archer just clubbering his way out of there, as the great Dusty Rhodes would say. Arm twist, kick to the chest, kick to the face, and now is he going to get that Northern Lights suplex he wanted? No. Archer Blackwell reverses into a sunset flip. Rook Kelly rolls out. He's got the cover. Archer reverses it. We got two, and no. Rook ducks the clothesline, going for the backslide. We've got two, and no. Just a dirty, dirty knee right to the face of the dynamic Rook Kelly, and a 2 count. And when I say that knee was dirty, I don't mean that it was against the rules. I mean that it was just mean, nasty, and cool. Archer now trying to get the crowd behind him as he is ascending the turnbuckles here. Rook. Archer caught him coming in. Archer now from the top rope. He has got something big in mind. A swanton bomb. And that's not easy to do with the HVAC system in the lower ceiling here in the Players and Spectators Event Center. And he's slow to get up as well. He's taking punishment, and that had to be an unusual angle for him to do that move. Another big chop. And Rook wants him to bring it. These are two guys who were just waiting for the other to obliterate them with a chop, and Rook is saying, give me. He wants them all. And Blackwell is more than happy to oblige. And now Blackwell is saying, my turn, my turn. And Rook knocks him back. This is some fighting spirit in the middle of the ring. Roaring elbow from Rook Kelly. A nice elbow from Archer Blackwell. Rook, super kick. Blackwell on spaghetti legs. Rook on spaghetti legs as well. And What a headbutt. And why not return it? And they just headbutt each other. And we've got both men down. That was both men throwing their head into the other's head. And they are now just barely stirring after referee John's count of 5. He gets to 5 more, and this match is done. But these are two gentlemen full of fighting spirit. Archer wanting to prove himself in his first match on the main show. Rook wanting to break that losing streak. Archer with a big clothesline. Rook throws one. Archer ducks. Rook goes for the kick. Archer with a kick of his own. And no, 2 count. Rook gets the shoulder up. Neither man giving an inch in this fight. Archer trying to get the crowd behind him now. It's his first time in front of the main crowd here at Relentless. And you wouldn't know it watching it. Oh, Rook catches the kick, asks the referee to hold it, sweeps the leg like Mr. Miyagi taught him. Double stomp to the gut. Going now for the cover. We got 1. We got 2, and Archer kicks out. Now what I mean by you wouldn't know it is you're not seeing nerves from Archer Blackwell. Oh, hooks a leg. Fisherman Buster from the dynamic Rook Kelly. We've got 2. No, just cannot get the victory. And you can see that it's weighing on the dynamic one. All he wants to do is get that victory. He's seeking his peace. And standing in the way is Archer Blackwell. Now Rook Kelly getting ready. He's going to take a risk. But he's slowly climbing those ropes. It took a little time, but he was ready. Archer now jumps up and just kicks him right in the face. Archer now with the advantage. He has got a prone Rook Kelly. And Archer now hooking him up for the suplex, for the superplex, I should say. But Rook not letting him get away with it. Rook with a gourd buster from the second rope. And now Rook up on the top, getting ready for Archer, and a leaping kick from the dynamic one. He gets the cover. We've got 1, we've got 2, and that is it. Rook Kelly has found his peace. For the first time in now 8 shows, the dynamic Rook Kelly has gotten a victory. But Archer Blackwell has nothing to be ashamed of. Had Mantis not told us that that was his main card debut, you would have never known it seeing him in action. We're going to see big things from Archer Blackwell in the future. But right now the spoils go to the victorious, the dynamic Rook Kelly. And he wants the microphone, it sounds like, or it looks like. And Mantis obliging like the kind gentleman he is.
After 7 long months, I finally got one.
just see the relief washing over him.
This movie wouldn't have been this badass without a good co-star. Bring Archer back out here.
So one thing you gotta love about the dynamic Rook Kelly, he is the hero of his movies. Classy the whole way, bringing Archer back out.
I've seen you train, I've seen you bust your ass. In every movie set that you are, you outshine a lot of your co-stars. So with that, we're gonna make a hell of a debut, kid.
He's not wrong. That was a hell of a debut. Big things are in store for the future of Archer Blackwell. And he's happy to drink it in. Take the applause, take your bows, Mr. Blackwell. You deserve it. Fight this guy, but definitely not the hometown hero Chase James. And his opponent tonight is not a slouch at all. Swimming in from Las Vegas to get here tonight in Spokane Valley, Washington. The debuting Nick Zander, the biggest shark in the Pacific Ocean. Zander, you can see how excited he is making his debut here. Telling me earlier tonight, he really wants to impress. He really wants to do well. He really wants to make sure that he is invited back to a company as prestigious as Relentless Wrestling. The crowd not really sure what to think of Zander. Again, this is his debut. And what an auspicious person to debut against.
And making his Relentless Wrestling debut, swimming in from the deep end, the biggest shark in the Pacific
Crowd chanting, "Who are you?"
Hold on. I heard last night, who are you? I want to take a moment to tell you who Nick Xander is. Because right now, I don't know if any of you follow me, but I'm a little injured and I didn't know if I was going to compete tonight. But when I heard I had the opportunity to face a young, hungry talent like Nick Xander, I couldn't pass that up. So you guys show me a lot of love, but I need you to show this kid some love because he's got more heart than anyone in the back.
No personal grudge in this match. Just two athletes who were wanting to compete and wanting to fight to become the very best. Now, you heard Chase confirm it on the microphone. He is injured. That sneak attack last month by Keita before he could challenge for the Pacific Northwest Championship, that is still affecting him. Zander, clean break after getting James into the corner. Swimming around the ring. And collar and elbow tie up. Zander pulls away. And here's James pulled away. Zander goes for the kick. James ducks it. James avoids the cartwheel kick. Avoids the flipping kick and gets a nice elbow. James now is going to send him into the ropes. Zander reverses and nails him with the fin. Now, for those not in the know, Zander is far from a slouch. He is the current Grap House World Champion and a former UGWA Gatekeeper Champion and the champion at Sharks, meaning he was the San Jose champion. Pulling James into the corner and maneuvers around for a nice flying elbow. He gets the cover. We've got two at a kick out, shoulder up from Chase James. Now James breaking up the momentum that Zander has built. But Zander's not going to let him get away that easy. Front face lock, bringing James in, but James says no. Throws him out onto the apron. James now throws the punch. No, ducks. Gets that shoulder. Zander, roll over the back. Chase James with a big slam. And now, chin lock from Chase James. Grabbing the arm. And he's doing that small joint manipulation and just yanks the fingers apart. Makes a wish with the hand of Nick Xander. Now big elbow in the corner. James with the snapmare cartwheel and just a kick straight to the jaw of the Shark. And a 2 count. Nick Xander gets his shoulder up. James calling out to his people as he is putting together the offense here on Nick Xander, getting ready to fling him into the ropes. Zander says no and sends James all the way to the floor. Zander getting the referee out of the way to make sure he's got space. But James says no, but Zander was patient. Zander going for the kick. Counters that fling, and both men kick each other. And that might have been low on both parts. Zander with the punch. James now, big forearm. Chase James, another broad forearm to the back of Zander. Zander, forearm to the face of Chase James. Now, despite neither of these men having a dislike for each other, they are going to do what it takes to win. Like that. Just a rake of the back of the hometown hero. As Zander now gets kicked in the gut from James, and a big chop. James bringing Zander over. From my vantage point, I'm not quite sure what he's doing. Sits him in a chair, one of the fans' chairs, and is now just teeing off with kicks. 3 in a row. Zander caught it. Caught the third one. Now Zander trying to get the crowd on his side as he throws the face of the hometown hero right into the apron. He's doing the shark bite. He's signaling that he's ready to take a bite out of Chase James. But James with the water, and you think he got me over here. Flings Zander into the post. Big elbow from Chase to the face of Nick Zander. Chase now breaking up the count. Very smart. It does neither man much good to get a double count out. Because then neither gets the winner's share of the money. Neither moves up in the rankings. Neither has those bragging rights. Both now up on the most dangerous rope in wrestling, the second rope. Headbutt from Zander. And now just forearm after forearm into the side of the head of the hometown hero. And he is going for, is that going to be a superplex onto the apron? We'll never know. Chase counters, and maybe Chase going to give him one of his own. Big headbutt from Zander. And Zander drops down, which sends James into the ring. And that was a heck of a fall from Nick Zander. He hit that apron hard on the way down. The referee now. You could see the referee's conflicted. He doesn't want to count out Zander, but he knows it's part of his job. The referee's count is getting higher and higher, and at least from my vantage point, I am only seeing Zander now just starting to start. Count of 6. If he gets to 10 and Zander has not made it, this is over. Zander now barely getting to his knees. This getting to, that is 8. Referee to the count of 9, and Zander just barely makes it in and runs right into a pop-up powerbomb from the hometown hero. James now big running knee. This could be the end. No. Zander still has fight left in his fins. And now, Chase James setting him up for a just massive vertical suplex. Going for the cover. No. Once again, Nick Zander gets the shoulder up. The heartbeat continues to thump in the chest of the biggest shark in the Pacific Ocean. But how much more does Zander have to give? You saw how long it took for him to get back in the ring after that big fall. And now, James is not letting up. James needed a moment himself because he's been taking some punishment. But now, running right into the corner with the big shoulder block to Nick Zander. And now what does Chase James have in mind? He is setting Zander up on the top rope. getting some space, getting ready for some movement. But this may be a mistake. It was. He gave Zander too much time. He let Zander recover just a bit and was able to get that boot. And Zander now stomping at Chase James all the way to the floor here, players and spectators. And yeah, you see the carpet. That is a very thin layer of carpet over solid concrete. And now Zander. Getting James just setting him up. What does Nick Zander have in mind for the hometown hero? Zander bringing him up, throwing him into the ring. And now Zander just stomping away at him in the corner. Referee now. That was very kind of the referee to give Zander a warning after that 4 count to allow it. Said it was the biggest shark and then gets reversed. Big elbow, back elbow, goes under Chase, misses, kick. And now a roll up from Nick Zander. No, only a 2 count. And just a leaping ace crusher for a 2 count. Chase James is still in this fight. You can see that there's no hatred between these two. But that doesn't stop them from doing whatever it's going to take to get a victory. Because with the victory comes the money, comes the prestige, comes possible title shots, which of course means more prestige and more money. And after all, these are competitors, both wanting to be the best. And James now, Death Valley Driver into the corner. And now pulling Zander out. Is he going for, he's got him packaged up. And we've got company in the aisle. And he's got a chair. Keita. Hasn't he done enough to Chase? Chase banged up because of what Keita did after jumping Chase from behind rather than fighting him man to man last month at episode 25. Zander, though, willing to take advantage with that leaping trust fall onto both. That's a great way to settle the issue and get us back into the match. And the crowd giving Nick Zander his due after a leap and a move like that. Zander now has got Chase James fully in control. And just walks, just when I say Zander's fully in control, he walks into a super kick. Big bicycle kick from Zander. And a headbutt from Chase James. Both men bounce off the ropes. Double clothesline. Neither had much to it. Leaping enziguri from Zander. Now Zander going for body slam. And it was a body slam to fling him around almost like a TKO. But rather than starting from the fireman's carry, starting as a power slam. Only a 2 count though for the biggest shark in the Pacific Ocean. Neither man exactly certain what to do right now. You've still got Keita. He's still down on the floor. But Zander's up first. He's got that half Nelson. James reverses around. Oh, no. Zander backs James right into the official. And now, snap, German suplex from Nick Zander. Zander now, front face lock onto James. And James getting out of whatever he was going for. Keita was going to smack him with the belt, but James ducks. James now has Keita up, and that had to feel good. Death Valley driver across the knee. James is not above taking advantage of a situation. Got that package slam. We got two, and Chase James is your winner. What's good for one is good for the other. Zander took advantage of the situation when Chase was distracted. And Chase took advantage of the situation when Keita tried to get him. And despite a hard-fought match with the biggest shark in the Pacific Ocean, James wants that title. Unfortunately, he's not the one getting the shot tonight. Keita robbed him of that shot last month. But he can celebrate his victory tonight. I go over Nick Zander. Referee now making it official, raising the hand of the hometown hero. James is sending love to Nick Zander. I hope he passed the audition. That's kind of how Zander put it to me earlier tonight. He said he was here to impress because he wanted to be invited back to be able to compete here at Relentless Wrestling. Chase inviting Zander back into the ring. Zander's sort of hesitant, and in a way I can understand. He did just get creamed with a belt and then pinned. Chase offering the handshake. And you know when your hometown hero offers a handshake, he means it. A nice embrace, a whole lot of sportsmanship so far tonight. And I am here for it. I stand for sportsmanship. Chase allowing Zander to have his moment. I am certainly hopeful, like I said before, that Nick Zander is able to swim his way back into Relentless Wrestling. And now just stalking the camera.
In the Pacific Ocean.
Zander shaking the hands of some of the fans. In California, they call him the Heartbeat. They also call him the biggest shark in the Pacific Ocean. I call him Sir, just in case. But I do that with all of these athletes. Zander moving around. I mean, I get it. His theme music's a banger. It's time for some tag team action. 2 teams, 1 grudge. Now making his way out. It's the Filthy One. Getting the crowd into it. Filthy Tom Lawler. It is good to see him in fighting shape. As for those of you who caught the Battle Riot from MLW, Filthy Tom Lawler was unfortunately close, but not close enough to defeating Satoshi Kojima for that World Championship. And managed to enter the Battle Riot 3 times. That shows you the ingenuity that he has. And you know that he's a genius when he grabs a partner like this. Mr. No Days Off himself. You once knew him as a primetime player, but now we know him as Fred Rosser. Both of these men, former New Japan Strong open weight heavyweight championships. I said open weight and heavyweight. I really contradicted myself. With Tom being filthy and Fred taking no days off, this is dirty work. And I'm going to try to leave my references to the movie Dirty Work at a minimum during this match. But I make no promises that they're not going to escape me. Now, these two are strong, amazing athletes. But they have got one hell of a team they're going to be standing across from. Royce Isaacs, Jarrell Nelson. You saw them last in a Relentless ring at Monumental, defeating Most Violent. These gentlemen are former Defy Wrestling Tag Team Champions. They are the West Coast Wrecking Crew. Isaacs, of course, was within a hair of defeating Keita for the Pacific Northwest Championship last month at episode 25. He feels like Tom Lawler cost him that match. And boy, did he lay into him afterwards. Isaacs wound up costing Lawler the Relentless Wrestling Heavyweight Championship and put a beating on both him and TJ Perkins. TJP. The West Coast Wrecking Crew used to be on Team Filthy, but they felt like Filthy chose Fred Rosser over them. This is, of course, in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
The following contest is a tag team match. Introducing first. In this corner, representing Dirty Work, Filthy Tom Lawler.
Filthy Tom, always a favorite.
Mr. No Days Off, Fred Rosser.
And the crowd giving love to Fred Rosser. Crowd not so favorable towards the Wrecking Crew. The Relentless Wrestling crowd has a long memory, and they remember exactly what Isaacs did last month. They remember him standing shoulder to shoulder with Keita. This is going to be a great tag team match. I don't know about you, the watcher, but I love me some tag team wrestling. Of course, I also love me some singles wrestling. Happy wrestling, man. These are two teams that know each other very well. But where does Jarrell Nelson stand as it comes to Royce Isaac's actions last month? We're going to find out over the course of this match. Starting off, Filthy Tom and Jarrell. And Jarrell psychs the crowd up and then says, nope. Gets out of the way, tagging in the Mile High Samurai. Royce Isaacs is a beast. I stood beside him pre-show for a moment. And then I'll be honest with you, I got intimidated and I walked away. But Filthy Tom's a hard one to intimidate. As they're grappling around, Royce gets the go-behind in a waistlock, trying to use some leverage with the legs to bring Tom down. Tom maneuvers him down with his arm, but now kind of stuck. Gets back to his feet, shoots in. Isaacs with the sprawl, tries to reverse the momentum. Brings him down. And now crawls through, but Isaacs was ready for him. Isaacs with the waistlock. Tom breaks it. Starts to bring him over. Both men jockeying for position. And Tom's ready to just stand him up. Almost a cheap shot there. Filthy Tom now grappling a bit more. Jarrell was trying to judo throw, but Tom used his momentum to take him down, had control of the arm, gave it up to reverse over. He could be going for a choke. Yeah, definitely looks like a choke, but Jarrell shouting at the crowd, and Royce reverses the momentum, getting a chin lock. Tom quickly rolls out. Isaacs now had the arm, but wants the waist. You're not really going to be able to sprawl out when Isaacs picks you up like that. From here, looks like Isaacs going for a calf slicer. Tom reversing it into a cross arm breaker. And we're back at square one again. I would have to think in the sort of grappling department that Tom would have the advantage with his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu experience, his Ultimate Fighting experience. But Royce is big and strong, and definitely, you can see it in front of you right now, knows his grappling as well. He's not a slouch there. Tom now quickly getting to the cross arm breaker. Isaacs getting to the ropes. That could have been it before we even saw Jarrell Nelson or Fred Rosser. Which, while that would have been great for dirty work, that would have been poor for us. And now our first appearance of the match of Rosser. Punch in the gut from Tom. Big knee lift from Mr. No Days Off. Chop and a clothesline. Chop and a clothesline. Rosser unleashing on Isaacs in the corner and starts to throw him out. Isaacs doing a great job of catching himself so that he was not just thrown to the floor. Rosser trying to suplex Isaacs onto the apron of the ring. Isaacs preventing it. And now Jarrell, the big shot to the back of Fred Rosser and a shot to the gut of Tom. And now Filthy Tom and Jarrell exchanging blows until Isaacs just jumps onto Filthy Tom. This is going to be a tough match for Dirty Work because the West Coast Wrecking Crew have been tag teaming all across the country. They've held titles together. And now brawling into the crowd. The Wrecking Crew doing as their name implies. Rosser gets thrown into the chairs. Trying our best to keep up on all the action from both sides. Nelson and Lawler were brawling around Rosser and Nelson. And now they're up here by me. That you could just hear the smack as they're beating each other, and Rosser trying his best to hold off. And you can't really blame him for biting a man when he's up against both members of the West Coast Wrecking Crew. But Nelson caught up to him and just held him down while Isaacs was able to club him with one of his large arms. And now thankfully the action is away from me. You caught me on camera. Yes, I am this good looking. We're back in the ring now. Isaacs just taunting Rosser. And just slaps the man in the face. The utter disrespect from Royce Isaacs to Fred Rosser. Rosser runs through that attempt and takes Isaacs down. Now, as much as I've been talking about how big Isaacs is, and he is, Rosser is not a tiny man. Easily scoop slams his partner, Filthy Tom, onto Isaacs. And now, Tom Lawler giving Royce Isaacs the stroke while giving Fred Rosser the stroke onto Royce Isaacs. Filthy now has him back in the ropes. Royce says no. Brings him around for a big elbow right in the face of the Filthy one. Ducks a clothesline. And Tom taking control with a cravat and a series of knees right into the face of Isaacs. And a big code breaker right into his face. Frequent tags from Dirty Work. Whips Rosser into the corner. And now Tom, diving shoulder block, sending him back to Rosser. Combination side slam, inverted DDT. Filthy Tom with the cover. You've got two and a kick out. The Wrecking Crew not done yet. Tom, front base lock. Signaling, looks like he's going for a tornado DDT. No, just using the ropes as kind of a step ladder so that he could get the leverage that he needed for a guillotine. But Isaacs quickly counters. Jarrell gets a cheap kick to the head. Isaacs knocks Fred Rosser down. That's that tag team experience that you're going to see out of a seasoned team like the West Coast Wrecking Crew. And Nelson just putting the boots to him. This is definitely a heated battle between these teams, as you can see by Nelson choking Filthy Tom in the ropes. Tom now, I don't like what's going to happen next. Isaacs taking advantage, but he got caught. Fortunately, he's a participant in the match, so that's not a disqualification, but he definitely broke well in time to make sure that there was no disqualification there. European uppercut from Jarrell Nelson makes the tag into Royce. They've got the leg isolated, making sure that Rosser isn't a factor while throwing a knee into the inner thigh of Filthy Tom. Leg drag, and Rosser in time. We didn't even get a 1 count there. But Rosser never really got set, and Isaacs taking advantage, just stomping and kicking Rosser out of the way of the floor, and just kicking him through the ropes. Rosser is not happy, and Nelson says, that's okay, I'll hit you anyway. Isaacs fully at advantage in the ring over Filthy Tom Lawler. And Nelson just threw Rosser into the wall. The Players and Spectators Event Center is becoming a weapon in this match. And now Tom, for the time being, is alone against the West Coast Wrecking Crew. Big shoulder-to-back suplex and a low drop kick from Jarrell Nelson. Could this be it? No. Filthy Tom kicking out of that combination. Nelson now just going to try to squeeze the life out of Tom as Fred Rosser is trying to bring the crowd back into the match. Filthy working his way to his feet, which brings Nelson up because he has to carry both of their weight. Now just stomping on his foot. A couple of elbows. Filthy now misses the clothesline. Big forearm. And Filthy with a desperation to enziguri. Both men down now. This could be the turning point of the matchup, because both men probably could use a tag. But Nelson is showing his tag team experience. He didn't instantly run to his corner. He made sure that Tom was not able to get the fresher man in. And now he brings in his partner. Just gives a big stomp to the middle of the chest of Filthy. Filthy now in the wrong corner. Isaacs charges in, meets the boot of Filthy. Isaacs charges in again, Filthy out of the way. Filthy now picks him up. Nelson helping Isaacs. But wait a minute, coming around the corner, here's Rosser. Rosser pulls. And Nelson off of the apron. And Filthy just wrestles him over and slams him down on the mat. If there was ever an opportunity for Filthy Tom Lawler to get the tag to Fred Rosser, this is it. But he has started rolling towards the wrong corner. Filthy may not exactly know where he is right now. Note to self, go the other way, and he does! Fred Rosser is in the match, and Fred is entering as at a house of fire. Big elbow to Royce Isaacs. Elbows now to Jarrell Nelson. Jarrell trying to reverse the momentum. Rosser catches a big backdrop and a hip attack to the head of Royce Isaacs. Tossing Jarrell to the floor. Nope, just to the apron. And now Fred Rosser, big suplex on a Nelson onto the apron of the ring. Both members of the West Coast Wrecking Crew now recovering from the onslaught of Mr. No Days Off. And now go back and forth. Chopping one and giving the other an elbow. Roaring elbow now onto Jarrell. And a clothesline taking Isaacs all the way to the floor. Big belly to belly from Fred Rosser onto Jarrell Nelson. Rosser is on fire. And now bringing in the Filthy one. They're ready to do their team name. They're ready to do some dirty work. Getting them set up. Just sandwiched them with those elbows. Rosser with an elbow drop. Filthy now off the ropes. Sliding knee to the face of Jarrell Nelson. Referee's going to count one. He's going to count two. But Nelson is not done yet. They're going to need to put a little bit more hurting onto Jarrell Nelson before he's going down, but they're getting him set up for something here. Rosser now, fireman's carry. Filthy. Looks like it got countered. Nelson went to the eyes, gets the tag into Isaacs, and now simultaneous German suplexes from the Wrecking Crew. But there's that fighting spirit. And now, simultaneous German suplexes from Dirty Work. And the Wrecking Crew did not take him as well. And getting some punches and knees from Tom signaling Fred to go get him. And a big body slam. That is a lot of weight to lift up and a lot of weight to put down. Rosser now with the cover. We've got 2, and no. Isaacs just barely getting out of that. You could see the gears turning in the head of Mr. No Days Off, figuring out what it is he needs to do next to try to get this victory over the West Coast Wrecking Crew. Rosser now picking up Isaacs, but Jarrell's got his leg from outside of the ring. Isaacs got down and just threw him down in a DDT. Tom Lawler charges. Isaacs says nope, sends him to the floor, and Isaacs sends Lawler into the post and then into the crowd, and the Wrecking Crew is feeling it. Full Nelson to scoop him up into a bridging German suplex. We've got 2. Rosser not giving up yet, gets his shoulder up. This match definitely taking its toll on all of the combatants. Isaacs bringing in Jarrell Nelson now. You know they got to be thinking of putting a double team beating, and flings him in for the spine buster. Slingshot up into the Death Valley driver. Count of 1, count of 2, and no. Fred Rosser's attitude was not adjusted with that one. And now Isaacs just nails the referee. Referee John was one of the kindest people that I have met here at Relentless Wrestling. Always nice. And Isaacs, that's just bully behavior. That's uncalled for. You don't hit the referee. You keep going after your opponent. And the crowd was just as unhappy as I was. And the crowd letting the Wrecking Crew know that that was a legitimate 2 count. And now what? Oh no. They're getting the belt from the referee. That is a leather belt. Tom now making his way into the ring. He's not going to let this stand. Tom getting his wits together, grabs the belt before he can use it, and a nice double knee right into Jarrell Nelson. Checks a kick, but misses that one. Isaacs gets ahead of steam with that elbow, but Rosser with the big bicycle kick right to the face of Isaacs. Nelson into the waiting arms of Fred Rosser. And now, Fireman's Carry takes him down into the lung blower, and crossface chicken wing. You know who taught him that move. That is a Mr. Bob Backlund special crossface chicken wing from Fred Rosser. Royce Isaacs climbing back into the ring, but Filthy now trying to take Isaacs down using the leverage from his shoulder. He's hooking him up for a crossface, using the belt, but there's no referee. The West Coast Wrecking Crew are tapping out right now, but the referee was nailed, and now he's up, trying to figure out what's happening, and he's up in time. That was determination from Filthy Tom and Fred Rosser to make sure they held the West Coast Wrecking Crew in those submissions until the referee could recover. And once he did, this fight was over. What a victory for Dirty Work. Fred Rosser and Filthy Tom Lawler celebrating as they should. And the Wrecking Crew rolling out. They're going to nurse their wounds. the victory and the spoils, the status and the money go to Dirty Work. And now we got a shove and a slap. This was not a team that happened overnight. These two were fierce rivals on New Japan Strong and wound up earning each other's respect the old-fashioned way by beating it into each other. And now what a team. Being able to say you beat the West Coast Wrecking Crew is not something that a lot of people can say while telling the truth. Tom trying to be a gentleman and letting Fred go first, but Fred's saying, nope, I'll keep my eye on you just in case. There's your winners. Dirty Work.
What a tremendous match that was. Your next match is scheduled for one fall. And is for your Pacific Northwest Championship.
The interdimensional transport.
Now we've got ourselves a title match here.
Proceed with caution.
And here he comes. The Link to the Future, Anton Vorhees. Now, one thing that you won't know from watching this video is earlier in the evening there was the student showcase for the students of Relentless Athletics. And Anton wrestled on the main event of that show. Is that going to affect him in this match? Is that going to hurt his chances of winning the Relentless Wrestling Pacific Northwest Championship? Last month at episode 25, Anton defeated Akira, and he's definitely feeling it. Getting some love and dancing up on some of the Relentless Wrestling faithful. I think somebody put a dollar bill in his tights. And now putting it away for safekeeping. Referee helping him get the currency away from the moneymaker. And Anton is ready. He is pro. Anton had a shot at the Pacific Northwest Championship back at Monumental in that six-way ladder match that Keita was successful in winning. Now, last time Keita was supposed to defend the title, it was at episode 25 against Chase James. And rather than coming from the entranceway like a man, he's doing it again. Keita coming up from behind. Anton has no idea, but he caught it in time. Bicycle kicks the chair away. Keita now wanting to use the chair and does so. Side suplex into the chair. I have a feeling Mantis is not going to get the chance to introduce this match. Keita now. The bell is not rung, so there's nothing for him to get disqualified over as of yet. Keita, suplex attempt blocked. Anton punching his way out. Now Anton may be doing a suplex of his own. And you could see he tried to use the chair for a boost, but the chair had taken such a beating when he got put through it that it was not able to hold up, but still got a hell of a suplex onto the champion. And now, thank goodness, the referee taking what is left of that chair and getting it out of the ring. both combatants now on the floor. The referee now going to try to coerce them back in the ring. This match, I've still not heard a bell. Anton throwing Keita into those steps, and Anton is not afraid of using them. The Relentless Wrestling faithful getting what's called the hell out of the way. And now Anton whipping him, reversing, and just went into those stairs and over onto the floor here of the Players and Spectators Event Center. And now Keita's stalking him. Keita now over near us, near me, big smash into the commentary table. I was not expecting the action to come that close to me. I was so flustered, I said, us, I'm the only one up here. Anton, though, firing back. Keita appears to be crawling towards the stairs into the bar area of the event center. Eats a forearm. I didn't know those were on the menu. Keita, don't know if he quite knew where he was crawling into the handrail there. Anton giving him a nice kick. And now this has gone from a title match to a bar fight. And just smacks him off the bar. You can tell that this isn't cheers. Nobody shouted out their names as they walked in. And I think Anton just ordered a couple of shots. Oh, don't let her take that money. That's been near his... I'll just trail it. Okay, 2 shots. Now, usually when I order 2 shots, I swallow one then the other, but Anton is a much nicer person than me, offering the second shot here to Keita. And the crowd wants him to do the shot. And we got shots in the middle of the match. Soul butt from Anton, and he gets a bunch of booze all over himself. Anton going for the chop. Nope. That's some booze mist right into Keita's face and all over Denny Limelight, who looked like he was just innocently getting a drink. I'm sure he'll make Anton buy him one later. And Anton just throws Keita down the stairs. And knowing Vorhees, he's got sinister intentions, but trying to get some momentum. Bouncing off the wall here, and a super kick. And Anton is on fire. Anton Voorhees wants that championship. And considering the actions of Keita, the crowd wants him to be the one to hold it. Positioning the stairs back so that they're useful up to the ring. And now this wrestling match may begin. Anton throwing the champion Keita back into the ring. And the bell now is ringing. They have been fighting for minutes. But now the title match has officially begun. Keita tried to counter that code red. So Anton did not quite get all of it. But a big side Uranagi. 2 count. If Anton had gone for a full cover, that could have been a different story. Anton tuning up the band for a big bicycle kick. Keita caught it. Throws him around. Anton checks the kick. Kicks both legs out. Gets some more momentum with a nice enziguri to a downed Keita. Anton has got all the momentum on his side. Butterflying the arms and takes him down. Is that it? No. Say what you will about his attitude. Say what you will about his actions. But Keita is a great wrestler. He won that ladder match at Monumental. It wasn't until afterwards that we saw who he really was. Anton took a little too much time, but he saw Keita getting out of the way, caught himself. Keita now, big kick to the head. Keita up on Brett's rope. Hooking him up. Looks like he's going to go for a tornado DDT. No. Tornado plants him down for a vertical suplex. All of that momentum. Now hit an arm suplex. Keita feeling it with the elbow. Is he going to be the prize pick? We've got two, and no. Anton with the shoulder up. So you could see it here. Keita may not be the nicest person, and that's me being very kind. But a big stomp to the back of Anton Vorhees. Keita is a very talented wrestler. There's a reason he is a 3-time Pacific Northwest champion here in Relentless Wrestling. Big chop to Anton. Just when you thought Anton had all of the momentum, Keita chops it out of him. And a forearm. That could have been to the kidneys. That could have been a lever punch. Anton has no choice but to just take. And now Keita big elbow. Keita going buttocks over tea kettle there. And now count of one, count of two, no. Still more fight left in to the link to the future. Keita setting up. Oh, right to the back again. Keita has found his target. And maybe he was watching that match from the student showcase and spotted a weakness there. But Anton not going down easy. Anton now getting Keita in the corner. Back elbow, front elbow, back elbow. Keita sinking in the corner, but Anton thrown into the corner back first. You could see Anton just took that moment that his back was not letting him move. And that was all that the champion needed to take advantage. And now a chop to Voorhees. A second one. Keita. Whipping, no. Anton reversing with a big enziguri, taking down the champion. And now this is a big opportunity for Anton Voorhees. You know he would love to bring the Pacific Northwest Championship back with him to Hood Slam. Lining up, Keita in the corner. Big shot. And now Keita's down. The adrenaline versus the pain right now is the story with Anton. He's setting him up. This could be that big Voorhees cannonball, and Keita's out of the way. He took too much time. The back was hurting too much, and Keita was able to move. And now, Keita's just got him wrapped around that steel post. And those are squared off posts. So he has got the corner of that post going into the back that Keita had already been working on. The crowd not a fan of Keita. Neither am I. As a person, as an athlete, how could you not be? Anton reversing it. Uranagi into a backbreaker. And just holding him there and making him think about it for a second. Keita now. This could be a big air raid crash. There it is. So big they bounced. Referee now 1, 2, and no. Anton Vorhees is still alive in this match. And Keita is starting to get frustrated. Keita is in full control, but he cannot let those emotions get the best of him. Keita now stalking Anton Voorhees. Big stomp right to the shoulder blade. The key to your heart, or so he says. Big, like a chop, right between the shoulder blades. I don't know how much damage that does, but that hurts. And Anton is not giving up. There is no quit in Anton Voorhees. Backhand. Again, having to take too much time. Kick to the gut, coming off the ropes now. Keita, big side slam. Dropping all of his weight, both his and Anton's, onto his back, and still only a 2 count. The crowd encouraging these two to fight forever. I don't think Keita wants that. Keita wants him to fight for not much longer. Keita has the arms butterflied now, but Anton and now got the arms butterflied into a power bomb, got him hooked for the pin, and no, Anton kicked out, but Keita used the momentum of the kick out to bring Anton over into more of a lion tamer than a Boston Crab, but now he's got it set. That is such smart wrestling from Keita. After working on Anton's back for the majority of this match, but Anton was able to reverse the momentum. He was able to roll out of it. And now, when all else fails, kick the guy in the head. And he was able to do so to get Keita to release the hold. Now we are at a bit of a stalemate here. They are across from each other. Champion and challenger. Anton running in. Big diving forearm. Keita now in harm's way as we get the big cannonball. Anton putting it together. Is the cannonball going to be enough? No. Keita gets that left shoulder, that right shoulder, excuse me, flew off the mat. Crowd clapping, encouraging both of these men to their feet. Despite everything that Keita's done, you've heard people chant for him because he is that good. Anton now, big forearm. Anton letting the referee know that his back hurts a lot, and I guess that's his reasoning for not letting Keita out of the corner. He's got Keita set up onto the top rope. Anton getting his bearings. Keita caught him coming in. Slaps him one. Anton caught the boot. Big super kick. As Keita was sitting on the top rope. Anton's flexibility is amazing. He could be going for that big second rope German suplex. He's got him hooked. He's got the waist lock, spinning around, and there it is! Cover that man. Anton now needs to get over that pain and crawl over and get himself a championship. Anton now making his way over. Rolls him to the center of the ring. We've got 2, and he just had to take too much time. Keita able to clear the cobwebs out just the slightest bit and was able to kick out. Keita, despite kicking out, is not feeling good. Neither is Anton, but he's fighting through the pain because he knows what being the Pacific Northwest champion means. Anton now goes for the super kick. Keita catches it, but Anton pulls his leg away, gets a super kick anyway. Keita, big boot. Keita charging in. Anton out of the way. Bicycle kick to the chest. Anton building up some head of steam, but that head of steam went right into the knee of Keita. Keita now coming out. Ducks a clothesline. Jawbreaker. Like a mule kick right into the chest. Keita charging in. Anton with the feet up. Keita now. Anton on his shoulders into a TKO. We've got 2, and Anton is not giving up yet. Anton gets the shoulder up. Keita now going for a tombstone pile driver. We've got 1, 2, and no! Anton Vorhees with the shoulder up. And Keita has got to be thinking, what do I have to do to beat this man? How do I put away Anton Vorhees? Keita getting himself psyched up now. And he's getting set. Another side suplex. No. Has him up. Anton goes behind. Anton scoops him up. Spins him around into like a Michinoku driver. Anton signaling that this could be the end. Like an octopus driver. No. Keita just as unwilling to let this match end. Both men throwing big shots at each other. Both knowing exactly what this match is about. That Pacific Northwest Championship. And in a way, for Anton, defending the honor of Relentless Wrestling. Anton now announces that it's TV time. Did he stash a television under there? Of course he did. Is there more than one? No, but he's got a chair. Now during this, as Anton is getting these toys, Keita is laying there recovering. Keita's able to get his breath back, get his wind, get his bearings, and figure out exactly where he is. Anton now has a chair. He's got to be careful here. Because while he wants to defeat Keita, he doesn't want to get disqualified. Because, yeah, you'll get the winner's share of the purse, but you don't walk out with the championship. Anton now commenting about how much smaller the TV he has now was to the last couple of months. But I think the smaller TV might almost hurt more because it's more compact. Tries to take Keita into the corner, but Keita says no. Tries to take Anton in the corner. Anton says no. Jockeying for position. Keita now elbow into the gut and just throws Anton Vorhees into the corner buckle. Keita now seeing the contraption that Anton has come up with. Big chop to Anton Voorhees after setting him on the top rope. And now, is he going to go for, looks like, is this going to be a superplex onto the TV that has been set up on the chairs? Keita. Anton says no. Anton blocking him. Anton now taking control there on Brett's rope. Sending Keita down. Anton pointing to the TV. I think he's signaling this could be the end. And what power. What the back had to have given away. And that was it. Anton tried to deadlift Keita up to suplex him through that television. But Keita's game plan worked out. Keita working the back the entire match. Was able to use that weakness that he created. And rolled up Anton in that small package. And still, your Relentless Wrestling Pacific Northwest champion, Keita. You may not like him, but you gotta respect him.
You guys are too much. The following contest is your main event of the evening.
And you know when this guy's here, that the match is not just going to be a blast, it's going to be a Baja Blast. Making his return to Relentless Wrestling. Unfortunately, flight delays caused him to miss last month, but he was not going to let anything stop him from making it here at Relentless Wrestling to the limit. Wants the whole crowd to have a Baja Blast. That's the sauce, Alex Zayne. Well, I saw him at Monumental having just a banger of a match and coming up just short against Mustafa Ali. But Zayne's opponent is crafty and, dare I say, creepy. There's a time when this man was all about heavy metal and about ruling ass. And now it seems all that the Warhorse Jake Parnell is about is nihilism. The Warhorse was victorious at Monumental over Chase James, technically. did wind up with the help of Keita. He's letting the whole crowd know that he sees them. This is going to be a big test both for Warhorse and Alex Zayne, because the Warhorse will do anything to win. Here with your main event introductions, let's throw it to the colorful and cuddly TKS Mantis.
Introducing first, from the nearest Taco Bell drive-thru, weighing 630 tacos, the sauce, Alex Zayne.
It's weird. I kind of want some nachos now. I'm not sure why.
From St. Louis, Missouri, Warhorse,
Mantis being smart and getting out of the way. We've seen who Warhorse will go after. Referee now checking the Warhorse. I kind of wish he'd have checked him a bit more thoroughly. And here we go. Bell is wrong. It is main event time. The Warhorse, the Sauce, one-on-one. Taking it to the limit, as the show name implies. Collar and elbow tie-up, they're ready to get this underway. These two are very similarly sized. I don't think there's going to be an advantage one way or the other. Warhorse surprisingly with the clean break. Who knows what's going through the mind of Parnell? But we know what's going through the mind of the crowd. They are firmly behind Alex Zayne. Parnell now, snapmare, putting Alex Zayne into the reverse chinlock. Referee checking in to see if Zayne gives up way too early for that. And just pulled him down by his hair. Firing the left arm, trying to use it to bring him down further. Zayne says no. Backing him into the corner. Warhorse, hand full of hair. Referee trying to count him out in the corner, but Warhorse again. Even though he brought him back with the hair, you can technically say that was a clean break. And he is playing mind games with the Sauce. But I don't know if that's going to work. The Sauce has been practically everywhere. And big waistlock takedown. And now trying to control the head. Warhorse able to reverse out of it, gets the arm. Zayne rolls and gets the leg, going for a cover. Barely a 1 count. And now head and arm for Alex Zayne. Takes the arm ringer around, and Warhorse quickly to the ropes. Zayne puts him in the corner, and now just doing exactly what the Warhorse just did to him. I don't think Zayne's going to be played with. I mean, Zayne's the tag partner of Lance Archer in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He won the 2021 Honor Rumble and Ring of Honor. Warhorse trying to regroup, and I don't know if he just gets energy from the hate, but shouting at the Relentless Wrestling faithful. And now back into the ring. crowd giving the Warhorses due. They're saying he sucks, and I'm not going to argue. And now, tie up here, Warhorse forcing Zayne back into the corner, and another clean break. I shouldn't be surprised that we're getting these clean breaks, because there should be clean breaks. But we've seen what the Warhorse has done. And now complaining about something to have the referee check on Zayne. And taking full advantage. Alex Zayne giving his attention to Joan the referee and gets caught with a kick to the gut and a nice punch in the face. But Zayne bringing Warhorse out of the corner the hard way. Now Warhorse charging with the clothesline. Zayne off the ropes. Leapfrog. Zayne cartwheels through. And I don't think Warhorse was ready for that kind of athleticism. And counters the drop down with just a pair of knees into the back. And a twister. 2 count as he is just relaxed. That was like a standing shooting star press with nacho cheese on it. Maybe sour cream, depending on your preference. Zayne building momentum, getting the crowd behind him. Bouncing off the ropes. Warhorse gets back in. And now Warhorse throwing Zayne out. Warhorse building momentum and says no. Does not attack. Just says, I'm watching you. And took his eye off of Zayne. And Zayne takes advantage, pulling Warhorse to the floor. But Zayne doesn't want to just have him on the floor. Oh, Warhorse taking advantage, pulling up that ring skirt, and basically trapping Zayne between the ring and that ring skirt, taking advantage by throwing a whooping on him. Getting a whole load of the Relentless Wrestling fans out of the way and throws Zayne through the chairs. The Warhorse, I don't think he's playing around anymore. Parnell celebrating the fact that he was throwing Zayne through the chairs, now just casually tossing them aside, setting Zayne down in the chair. Big chop! And I felt that one. And now, Warhorse, he's signaled round and round. He's building momentum, running around the ring, and now charging towards Zayne. Zayne backdrops him into the chairs. And he went through that chair like a hot knife through butter. He went splat onto the floor and had all of the momentum behind him. Zayne now clearing some of the chairs. I don't think some of them are going to be usable anymore. Zayne trying to take Warhorse over into a corner, but hits him with a forearm. And now that's the cart that they use to bring in the equipment. And Zayne has him in it. Zayne has him in that cart and just rolling him through, sending Parnell away as if he were bowling him. The crowd showing their appreciation. now Zayne has him over by the gimmick tables. Hopefully he doesn't ruin anyone's merch. Big slam. Another slam into the table. I'll be honest, right now from my vantage point, I'm not really able to see who's got the advantage. What a main event. And we're just getting started. Warhorse looks to be in control. Big chop onto Zayne, sending Zayne reeling and away from him. Now Warhorse drives us back into the apron of the ring. And does it again. Warhorse, shockingly not playing fair. Tries to whip him in. Zayne reverses it. But Warhorse, with that rush of adrenaline after his back collides with the apron of the ring, coming out with a clothesline. Fighting in the aisleway now that they came out of. I think this match has been outside as much as it's been inside. Warhorse sinking him up into a rear naked choke, but Zayne very cognizant of the choke and puts the Warhorse into the post. Zayne now getting some space, building some momentum, and it looks like they're going to the bar too. I don't know who's buying, but while they're there, if they could get me a Red Bull, I would appreciate it. I don't think they're gonna though. I think they're gonna keep fighting each other and don't care about my drink order. Now they're coming around. They might be coming back in. That's not the way you get back in. They went into the bar through the stairs, but they're coming out through that viewing window. Big chop from Zayne. And I think he missed the kick because Warhorse dropped down, but Zayne dives from the bar area on to the Warhorse.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
There is nothing that either of these men will not do to win this main event. Big running knee from Zayne. Alex pulling him from the corner. And that reverse side suplex gets the cover. We got two. And Parnell gets the shoulder up. And you can see that Zayne is frustrated. And I don't blame him. Because that was a wild move that I've only seen him do. And now trying to take advantage. Warhorse taking advantage of the frustration. 2 count on the small package. Zayne coming up swinging. Couple up forearms, back elbow. Zayne now soul butt. He's got his next plan of attack in mind. And even though the Warhorse tried to counter it, Zayne did not let him. Somersault leg drop. Warhorse out of the way. Misses that Shining Wizard. But Zayne misses his boot. Warhorse punch to the gut and just slaps him one. Zayne lands on his feet from that attempted German suplex and now hits that somersault leg drop. I hate to use this term because it's part of Parnell's name, but what a war that these two have engaged in. And now, referee John laying out the count. Good to see that he's okay after that unprovoked attack during the West Coast Wrecking Crew Dirty Work match. He's up to 7. And now, fortunately, both men to their feet before the count of 10. This match is going to continue. And Zayne's got him in the corner. And now Alex Zayne trying to pull him out of the corner, but Warhorse hanging on. Warhorse is not giving up his spot in that corner until he's ready to. Reverses that momentum of Alex Zayne into a big chop. Zayne now reverses Warhorse into the other corner. Warhorse with a big boot and a clothesline to the back of the head. And now throws him into the corner. Warhorse getting some space. Throwing up the peace sign for some reason. Big running knee. That was nasty. Warhorse getting Zayne to his feet. Has him hooked. And that decapitator-like clothesline. And no. Zayne gets the shoulder up. That clothesline where he just builds and swings like someone swinging a baseball bat. These two have not held back for this main event. Warhorse now going for the choke. Zayne is countered out of it. Does not want to get choked out at this point in the match. Boots up. But Zayne, I think he rolled with the momentum. Brings him up. And that was delicious. Zayne running knee into the corner. Alex Zayne now, I don't know if he was setting him up for that side suplex again, but Warhorse countered. Warhorse going for the clothesline again. Zayne now trying to take him over in a backslide. Warhorse rolls out of it. Zayne, big power bomb, center of the ring. 1, 2, no! The Warhorse is able to get the shoulder up. The crowd giving it to the referee, saying that was 3. But if it was 3, we'd all be having a celebration right now. A fiesta, if you will. Both men down. After a fight like this, you know that they are just mustering up the strength to just stand up, let alone fight. Alex scoops up Parnell. Parnell with the go behind, gets the choke again. Alex has got him in the ropes. Alex flings him to the floor. Parnell does not stay there for long, ducks the punch, and now he's got the choke in the ropes. Referee is going to start the count, but a nice hangman there on the top rope. And you know Zayne is not afraid to dive. He saw it coming, and Warhorse dives. Zayne saw Warhorse move and was able to catch himself, which is exactly what Warhorse wanted, so that he would take the time to get his feet set and Warhorse could nail him with that tope con hilo. Jake Parnell firmly in control. Builds up a head of steam. Zayne ducks the clothesline, but doesn't duck it on the way back. We've got 1, we've got 2, and Zayne gets the shoulder up. And Warhorse is confused and frustrated. The crowd taunting Warhorse with the fact that it was a 2 count. And now Parnell, the Warhorse, pulling himself up to the top rope.
this could be that amazing. You gotta give it to him. The top rope elbow is beautiful. You got 2. And Zayne gets the shoulder up, but Parnell takes the momentum of Zayne's shoulder to bring him over into that crossface. And this is gut check time for Zayne, who reverses it into a cradle. We've got 2, and no. Zayne misses the kick. Warhorse takes him down, gets the choke again. Warhorse has been very persistently going for that choke, that sleeper hold. Kicking at him, trying to keep him down. Zayne now in the ropes. Referee laying the count. Zayne stepping out of the ring to try to get the Warhorse to break the hold. Referee getting in the middle. And kicks the middle rope right into the chalupas of Alex Zayne. And now he's got that choke back on again. And that's it. Warhorse chokes out Alex Zayne. He did it dirty. Kicking the ropes right into the ding-ding of Alex Zayne. But he withstood it all. And Zayne brought a force possibly unlike Parnell has ever seen before. And now the Warhorse has got the microphone. Warhorse making friends. Is not here.
Sorry, I'm tired of playing by the rules. You can do what you want. Fact is that the champion is not here to defend his belt. Therefore, he doesn't deserve the concept of champion.
But you weren't stripped of the title.
Yes, is who you want to represent you. Somebody who would type for you. Somebody who'd rather be in Japan right now. That's what you believe in. You are all pathetic. As far as I'm concerned.
What is he doing?
You are looking at the new Relentless heavyweight champion. That's just the rules we play by. That's what I did. Whether you like it or not, Warhorse is now your champion. Or is that just something you don't want to hear?
Can he do that? Is he the champion now? He is leaving with the title belt. Is Warhorse? We'll see you next time. We are Relentless. Is that legal?